Welcome to episode number 5. Now, this episode it's not going to be anything superhero related at all. Because this has been news for a very long time, and it's the Michael Brown story. I'm going to talk about Michael Brown. I know this is a very touchy subject for some people. I want to put it out there. Yes, I am white, and no, I am not racist at all. I have black friends. I have Mexican friends, and I have Spanish friends. So what the story is, and I just want to put this out there. At the end of the day, we're all human beings, no matter what our skin color. We all have a heart and lungs inside of us, and we all breathe the same air. We all see the same thing. Regardless of what your skin color is, it doesn't matter. Okay? So here's what the story is that the news tells us on TV. The news tells us that Michael Brown was shot on the street by a cop for no apparent reason. Which is so far from the truth. Now, this is the story. Now, everyone wants to hear that story. Oh, and everyone wants to start protesting and getting all defensive and all mad because a white cop killed a black child, a black kid, for no reason, and he walked off. There was no trial or anything. And when you think about it like that, it's like, whoa, why? You know? But the thing, what I did was I looked into it. Okay, and the real story is, and these are all facts. These are all facts. I'm not making this up. That there's video of it. Go on YouTube. After you're done watching this video, go on YouTube and look him up. Not if you're on YouTube. Michael Brown robbed the store. He broke into the store and he robbed it. And then the owner called the cops on him. And then when the cop came up to him, Michael Brown fought the police off. He was fighting a guy. He was fighting a cop. He was fighting a guy with a gun. You don't fight a guy with a gun. Let alone a cop. And the cop thought his life was in danger, and he took the necessary course of action to protect his life. I'm sure when he shot him, he didn't mean to kill him. He meant to get him off. But sadly, the kid died. You know, I mean, like, and no one deserves to die. I mean, like, in the end, we all do go, but no one deserves to die. You know? So yeah, the kid died. There's video of it, of the kid on the street. It's a shame. I feel bad for his family. I get my thoughts and prayers go to his family. But the thing that gets me a little upset, a little mad, is that now everyone's afraid of the police. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say, oh, the police are nice, they're clean. There are some dirty cops out there. There are a lot of dirty cops out there. I've had a few encounters myself. I'm just walking home and they come over to me and they start questioning me. It happens all the time. I mean, like, maybe they're just asking you questions. Maybe something happened. You don't know that, you know? That's why I never question the police. I don't have a guilty conscience or anything. But the thing, what people have to understand is the media blew this out of way proportion. So much out of proportion, it's not even funny. Like, they started this whole thing, hashtag Black Lives Matter. Yeah, I understand. What about every life matters? How about that? Make a hashtag every life matters. You know? I mean, and I'm concerned that, like, some people already think we are, but I'm concerned, and if this keeps up, after the next couple years, we are going to go in a full-blown race war. Whites and the blacks. White people and black people. And it shouldn't come to that. I mean, and another thing that was really stupid. Like, when the cop got indicted, when he walked off, because it was proven in court that he was trying to save his own life. People were rioting the stores. Breaking in the stores, stealing shoes, stealing Nikes. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck is that going to do? Is that going to bring the kid back? No, it's not going to bring the kid back. No matter what we do, no matter what we say, it's not going to bring him back. At all. So people should just chill with that. Just stop the hate. And another thing, Michael Brown, I mean, God, it's a shame that he's died, but he wasn't no angel. The guy was like, he was a bad kid. He was involved with drugs. He was involved with guns. There's a picture of him on Google. It's on the internet somewhere. Just search Michael Brown with a gun, and it has a picture of him with money in his mouth, and he has a gun pointed at the camera. I mean, I know I'm not the smartest person in the world, but you don't take pictures of yourself doing stuff like that. Not unless if you want to if you want to make it known that you're dangerous and no one should mess with you. You know? And the other thing is, why would you fight a cop off? Why would you rob a store? If you had all that, that's another question. If you had all that money, why would you rob a store? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. You have a lot of money. What did he rob? I don't even know what he robbed. A can of soda or something like that? I don't fucking know. But, like, he shouldn't have done that. That was a big no-no on his part. So you can't, if you're listening to this, people, you cannot just blame the officer. The officer was doing what he had to do to protect his own life. And, like, I'm guaranteeing you're sitting there saying, oh, well, I wouldn't have done that. I guarantee, given the situation that cop was in, you would have done the same thing. Like, I see stories on the news all the time. Like, someone, like, just person gets shot out of nowhere. You know? Like, people get shot every day. You know? I mean, like, but Michael Brown was wrong on this situation. He was. And I know everyone's going to think I'm a racist, but I swear to God, I'm not racist. I mean, like, yeah, you don't, I mean, like, you do see white people doing that too, you know, going into, like, the James Holmes guy from the Batman shooting. Like, he was, like, not turn this into a race thing, but people want to, like, put up pictures, people want to put up statuses on Facebook and everything, saying, oh, when a black guy does something wrong, he's a criminal. When a white guy does it, he's sick. Because think about it. Normal people don't do stuff like that. They don't go into a movie theater and start shooting people. They just don't. Normal people don't. I mean, for God's sakes, when he did it, he called himself the Joker. That you should be crazy right there. You know, so the guy was crazy. Yeah, it was messed up that he took all his life, but he was crazy. You know, he was mentally ill. And another thing is, because the riots, two NYPD New York cops got killed over this stupid bullshit. They were killed for riots, for no reason whatsoever. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, what is it going to take for everything to stop? What is it going to take for people to finally start realizing you're right, you're wrong? They're wrong. Michael Brown was wrong for doing what he did. Yeah, it's a shame that he died. I feel bad for his family and everything like that. But he was wrong. He was. He was more wrong than anyone else could be. And another thing too, the media. Obama controls the media. And then when Michael Brown was killed, he went on the news saying, "Oh, it's a shame that this child got killed." When Trayvon Martin and Eric Garner, he did the same thing. But when two cops get killed, where is he? Oh, he's on vacation. Alright, how about this story? This story wasn't even mentioned in the news about a year ago. This girl from Kentucky, she was a waitress, and 3 African-American guys attacked her, raped her, and killed her for her tip money. Did that make local news? No. You would have to actually read a newspaper or find out on the internet. Was that local news? No. It wasn't. I mean, it's messed up to say, but it's the truth. The media sort of takes African America's side all the time. I mean, yes, it was like that in the 60s and the 50s down south. But that was in one area. It's spreading everywhere now. I mean, like everywhere you go, if it's a crime, it always has to do something like every crime has to do with something with race. Everyone wants to point that out there, but you shouldn't. A crime is a crime no matter what you do. If I want to go outside and get a brick and throw it at a white guy, you won't hear anything about it on the news. But if I went outside and got a brick and threw it at an African American guy, you would hear about it on local news because it would be a hate crime. And that's not right. Because it's not a hate crime. Race has nothing to do with anything. I'm not going to say, oh, I don't like you because you're black. You know, you shouldn't do that shit. You should be smart enough to know that if you rob a store, odds are the cops are going to come. You know? You should. You shouldn't be stupid like that. And Obama, that's another story. Obama's not doing anything to make anything better. He goes on vacation. He's taking more vacation days than I have in my life. Over his 7 years of presidency, he's taken more vacation days than I have in my life. I mean, but then he wants to claim that he has no time to fix all these things. But you have time to go on vacation and party with celebrities. And I'm not gonna turn this into a anti-Obama rant, but you got to look at the facts, guys. You can't ignore those facts. Just like you can't ignore the fact that there's a video of Michael Brown robbing the store. Just like you can't ignore the fact that there's a picture of Michael Brown with money in his mouth and a gun pointing at the camera. That picture, he's giving us the impression that he's a thug, because thugs do that. You know, Trayvon Martin, the same thing. There's pictures of him with guns and stuff. There's a video of him street fighting. But the media only wants to play pictures. They did it with Trayvon Martin. They did it with Michael Brown. They don't want to put up pictures of to make him seem like an angel. They try to make all the black people, especially them two, like angels. They basically want to say, oh yeah, it's the white guy. The white guy's what's wrong with this country. No, it's not. White people are not wrong with this country. Black people are not wrong with this country. Mexicans aren't. No one is. It's the higher ups that are wrong with this country. I mean, it's just a shame that this country has come to this. It is. So yeah, I hope if anyone listens to this, please, I just want to let you know, I'm not a racist. I know a lot of people who never want to look at the truth are going to listen to this video and then like, oh, he's a racist. Kick this guy off of YouTube. All that shit, you know? This will probably be my last. I'm not going to bring this up on YouTube again. Not unless I get a bunch of questions or stuff like that, or nasty comments or whatever. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about this ever again. I just wanted to give my opinion out there because I think that not a lot of people, that everyone's thinking about one side, but no one ever questions the other.